EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Dalton right to the air. There's Chris Olave. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play. First down, Bills. To the air, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, here we go.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Dalton. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And again, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Allen under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Bass is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Dalton's throw caught by Olave. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. From the 35 on second down, Dalton. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 32 yards. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. On the slant, he's got Davis. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the Saints' 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Makes the score Saints 17, Bills 10.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills 10.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw again on second down, Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. When you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Dalton.
Slant pass complete to Olave. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Dalton. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Wants to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Allen now looks to throw.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now Allen again.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Allen to throw once more. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Saints 24, Bills 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 2nd down, Kamara. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
So Dalton now.
Got an open man. It's Olave. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Dalton now to pass. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Finding Taysom Hill complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Dalton, 1st and 10.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Dalton. This one taken in by Olave.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got... We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Shut us down, bro. But now we here. No matter who, they can't stop us, man. We can't stop. In honor of this momentous accomplishment by me. That's all fucking played, bro.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to work.
Everybody.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Wow, first play in the game sees 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
After the
Stay scheming.
pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Punch tight end. You're so
The Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett.
You're weird.
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
You're weird, nigga.
It's a quick first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points.
That's that quick base. This nigga's a man teaser. I really want inside zone instead of quick base. Quick base is better.
This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given in.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll work down inside the 45.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
If your opponent not answering you, man, send them a message to our Xbox.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Spinner, what are you doing?
At the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching it operate.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I would have guarded that, but this nigga.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
I don't know how nigga plays offense or defense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that
3-3 club is weird. That is better defense.
Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that
one. The last play got just a yard.
3-3 club is pretty weird.
Throwing now is Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On first down, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Allen died.
They'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Again, it's Cook. And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score
At least we know about that.
Do you got it? You put it all around, I can get it down. I promise you I'll make it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The problem is a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Nigga, he inside. Eckler's lucky.
And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
What's my user? Like my user's not even on the field.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Herbert on 3rd down now. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Michael! He almost got me, Michael!
Credit is due there on him preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
McKenzie, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
If I do this for us, I'm a
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
I need a consistent 3. I need a consistent squad to be running out here, leaking shit down. You hear me? Love Dragon, appreciate the tier 1 sub, my boy. Switch the PC, man. Don't be mad at this boy. Y'all pick up from where y'all left off at.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
taken from about the 12. It's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it to have two scores. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know, the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. The first is good acting.
Okay, it's like 24. I could do that.
Leak out to the other side or even in the middle where you want to set the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They went through the
Time out.
They actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
I get the ball again.
Now, what y'all have
That's
for
it for the
breakfast, though?
first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
That's crazy, though. Yo, who made this poll? You dick rapping, bro. Nigga said his glass nice. That's dick rapping.
I don't get it.
90% niggas on
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
Bro, it's not like...
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
You not worried, bro? Nah, don't worry. I don't think none of y'all have it.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, will be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Guys, do you eat dick? Why the fuck would I eat dick?
Finding room in midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Look, you didn't see that up that route. I think it was wide open.
Oh, wait, sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
I can't wait to
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
my ass.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Right on zone.
That's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little squeaky at the start. But
Yo, this like any day,
nice
man.
throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Herbert throwing again. He gets this out to Spiller. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller from 19 yards away. And the Chargers are back within a score.
You gotta adjust
The
it.
try here for the extra point.
Yo, you gotta adjust it, bro. I don't know. Adjust it on your head.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Yo. Yeah, look at that again. Hold on, put it on. Y'all looking for a little.
We have no minutes on this.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bro, it's because you have hair, bro. You need braids for it to work. Look,
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The Chargers, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, like there.
Second and 10 coming up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Davis, I tricked him. That was gonna run again.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way.
You just need to stop. You need to guard the running backs. Running backs and inside, that's it. So.
Pulls it in at the 13. Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers rounded up to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Got the touchdown to cut the lead.
Yo, it's funny how niggas say, "Hell man, but wait, he said my help, I want to play." I'm almost like Billy or funny, right? Yeah, that's funny. It's so funny.
What?
The defense gave one up.
I fucked up with my thing too, but like still.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
I gave y'all a hint earlier where we're going.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And it gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way on the backfield to the right. And after he looked at him, he found plenty of space to run and picked up big yardage. Herbert on first down now. Looking Austin Eckler his way again.
They getting carried by his running back. Eckler got like 200 yards.
So the completion results are in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Running it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be
manage the time.
another play as they'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Really?
Yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Xander Horvath punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have needed a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th.
Getting the ball at half is such a big difference. That way, if I can get a field goal, that's good. That's good. Don't fuck me up.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
If I get a field goal here and there's like 2 minutes, I think we good. No interceptions.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
I've never heard nobody throw Sssss in vain. I don't know if niggas just playing in the freedom or something. I've never heard it vain.
Try to win.
I'm gonna give it a buck. Give me a second. I gotta. Nigga, I went back years into my life trying to figure this fight.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Give to Cook out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what, you drop this one, you'll be carried around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, staring it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 2nd and 9, Allen on the slant has got Davis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life.
I'm out with 2 minute warning, buddy.
2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be a Buffalo first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
But I'll be like, if niggas
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score.
Did he call timeout?
Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Touchdown. James Cook, 34 yards. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's been a busy man.
That guy wasn't bad.
Another one through to extend the lead.
He returns it.
Down Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need?
That nigga was wide open.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. As he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Herbert to throw. Underneath the Spiller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Herbert. He's got Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard.
Eckler. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Herbert. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. They're going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
P.A.
Bills probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. Touchdown, Bills!
King Davis!
With his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 21.
This one, like,
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
That touchdown to David or Knox, that shit was clutch. I think it was Davis.
And let's face it, they all
That
game
streak
plan,
to
they all
Davis was
scout, they all think they're
clutch.
prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
Nice. Oh, this place is so good. This is a spot, right? What happened? It's number 3. I know third and James. He got stuck. This one was clutch. This one was clutch. This one damn near sealed the game. He tried to catch it. That's his seal. That should give me a comfortable lead. Throw it! Davis! That nigga was still open too. He was open too. Oh, this one. This sealed the game? This sealed the game. What is this? This spot? No, this is a Y halfback swing. Where's he running? He's running nickel.
What do you get for?
That's all, folks.